Halo semua, selamat malam adik-adik, welcome to the stream. Oke, gue lupa setting kameranya. Seperti biasa adik-adik, sebelum memulai alangkah baiknya kita ini dulu ya, like dan share adik-adik. Duh, gelap ya. Kenapa bisa gelap ini adik-adik? Aku sebut namaku bang. Ya, Meo Badut. Ada Yoru, ada Stephen Leo, ada Ryzen, ada Someone. Ya. Ada Dimas Nur. Ini siapa? Lu siapa ini? Ngapain gue sebut? Ada Telfox. Oke. Ada Ligar. Adik-adik kita gue share dulu. Gue ini dulu. Oke, story dulu. Ada Meli. Halo Bangkol, baru datang dari live yang paling. Iya Deo, nice. Rap apa? Iya, iya. Welcome to the stream Sherlock Holmes everyone. So let's go aja. Adik-adik sudah pada menunggu. Bantu gua memecahkan kasus kedua ini adik-adik. So let's go. Wrap up. Gaya kali. Sombong cok semenjak udah swipe up nih. Izinkan aku memakaikan topi nih adik-adik. Topi Sherlock. Karena kita akan memecahkan kasus-kasus adik-adik. Ntar gue hidupin dulu nih gamenya. Ya udah swipe up adik-adik. Usah lebay ya, sekali aja. So angin nih kayaknya. Apakah teori minum tolak angin dulu nih? Waalaikumsalam Hafiz Anggara. Malam Zaki. Aduh, gatal anjing pakai topi ini, tak kenapa. Jadi ini topinya kayak gini adik-adik ya. Depan belakangnya kayak gitu adik-adik. Ini memang topi Sherlock Holmes sekali ya. Malam. Sok ganteng kali aku pakai topi ini. Bukan sok ganteng, memang ganteng. Mana lagi? Aduh, anjing banyak yang kali ya di sini nih. Ini apa? Chatbox Streamlabs. Oh, banyak kali perintilan-perintilannya. Ya Allah. Seperti biasa adik-adik, streaming ini disponsori oleh bukan mod ya, alias Bos Lutfi by Haki. Ntar lo. Gimana anjing nggak lurus ya? Oke, saatnya kita teori mematikan musik. Suaranya gede ya. Persbangkul, iya Jar. Boleh Jar. Adik, share dulu. Kabel guling bisa nggak ya mainnya? Bantu aku adik-adik ya untuk memecahkan kasus-kasus ini. Kita continue aja ya. Kemarin kasus pertama udah, sekarang kita ke kasus kedua. Kasus kemarin itu tentang si apa sih? Si nelayan ya, pelaut atau apa nih kita sebutnya? Suaranya kegedean. Tadi juga kecil kok. Ya, thank you Gerald. Duh, tenggorokan kayak kurang enak. Black Peter, betul. Nih kasus ini ngapain nih?
This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes. As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air.
Besar kali kah suaranya adik-adik?
Bird watching, chopping wood.
Sound?
Besar kah suaranya? Udah aku kecilin.
It's intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is. The one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
Siapa ini yang datang ini? Weh, sama nih topi ini, geng. Mycroft. Mycroft ini abangnya Sherlock nih adik-adik.
Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We're about to depart for the train station.
I know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the crown itself. You must help us with those methods of yours.
Ada orang yang mengancam negara kita.
Help. Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
That's the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The merry men. He is talking about the merry men.
Oh, siapa nih masuk Discord? Telur ini
Men. A band of idealistic terrorists.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much further.
Mrs. Hudson, tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And do, please, at least write to me on your return.
Oke, jadi di sini abangnya Sherlock ini Mycroft ya. Anjay, topinya sama, Cuk. Abangnya Sherlock ini si Mycroft datang untuk meminta bantuan Sherlock ya. Jadi buat yang belum tahu, Mycroft itu dia kerjanya di pemerintahan Inggris. Kerjanya tuh dia di pemerintahan Inggris dan dia saat ini butuh pertolongan Sherlock yang katanya ada sekelompok orang, ada orang-orang yang mengancam negara ya. Mengancam negara. Jadi ini bukan tentang politik. Tapi si Mycroftnya bilang ini tentang orang gitu. Tapi Sherlocknya nggak mau lah kalau pokoknya setiap sesuatu yang terlibat Mako itu pasti tentang hal politik lah gitu katanya kan. Kalaupun ini tentang orang-orang, yang dimaksud orang-orang di sini adalah orang-orang kamu kan katanya. Dalam pemecahan kasus ini ya orang-orang kamu itu biasanya mengganggu gimana mengganggu dia lah gitu intinya.
Look after Mrs. Hudson for us, Toby.
Ya Toby si anjing ya. Teleskop. Oh! Apa itu ada Big Mom, cok? Shit, man. Oh my god. Itu kesalahan besar ya.
Holmes, please call a cab while I pack my suitcase. We should be late for the train.
Oke, karena kemarin kita sendiri, kali ini sepertinya kita berdua nih sama Dr. Watson nih. Ntar gue lupa nih pencetnya apa-apa aja. Riddle on the Rail, ini ya judulnya. A late night railway station, an incoming train, an impossible riddle. Holmes and Watson return from holiday, falls into a tale of intrigue. Anjing, ini apa artinya ya? A late night, pokoknya di tengah stasiun kereta tengah malam. An impossible riddle. Holmes and Watson return from holiday. I don't know man, what this supposed to mean. Sekarang kita di Baker Street, belum ada bukti-bukti, belum jelas nih kasusnya ngapain ya. Bang seru nggak gamenya ya? Ikuti aja ya. Chronicle ini apa nih? Oh ini kasus kemarin. Souvenir harpoon that was used to kill Black Peter nih. Oh, ini karakter-karakter kemarin. Oke, now I don't know where to start ya. Take what? Letter. Oh, jadi si Mycroft itu kirim surat dan belum kita baca. Nah, sekarang mungkin saatnya kita baca dulu nih. Oh, ada Dipau, ada Dinda. Story sama kayak di film nggak bang? Enggak dong. The grotesque murder of the former captain Peter Carey, known in private as Black Peter, has been resolved. The evidence that Scotland received from a trustworthy source was more than sufficient to conclude that blah, 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 blah. However, the lawful justice could not be awarded. Contran was found dead. Natural cause, possibly from his remote committing. Okay.
This is where I keep my post. My archive. I can always.
Waalaikumsalam Bos Rehan. I don't
My
know.
archive. I can always consult with.
Okay, now where to going?
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
Oke, anjing seminggu kemudian. Oh, jadi kita liburan dulu. Halo Bos Rehan. Waduh, Bos Rehan sudah tidak membership adik-adik.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting room.
Suram ya katanya.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase.
Anjay, banyak kali mau pergi liburan bawa kayak gitu.
But
Halo Jeffrey.
Holmes, the headlight.
Thank you Joyan.
It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Huh?
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train
Huh?
vanished into thin.
Keretanya menghilang.
Holmes, say something.
Quick,
Loh,
fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
keretanya menghilang tiba-tiba. What the fuck?
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
The next morning, very early. Pas pagi-pagi sekali ya. Anjing, itu tiba-tiba hilang gitu loh ininya. Keretanya. Open deduction. Deductionnya yang mana sih? BB itu yang mana ya?
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
Ya, jadi di sini kereta apinya hilang tiba-tiba gitu ya. Waduh, Ibnu, kamu minta teks itu game yang udah 3 bulan yang lalu. Gak usah berharap lah, udah nggak dilanjutin lagi tuh. Oke, untuk pertama nih apa nih yang harus kita lakukan ini? Tas kita suruh ngapain nih? Solve the mystery of Funny Train. Oh, jadi kita harus memecahkan misteri kereta api yang menghilang. What the fuck, man? Gimana mungkin kereta api yang segede itu bisa menghilang tiba-tiba? Inspect the rails where the train vanished. Alright.
First of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
Oke. Kita ini dulu ya. Kita cek dulu di area di mana. What?
This map will be useful.
Ini petanya. Kagak usah ditambah-tambah, Cok. Komennya sama aja kayak moderator gue yang dulu anjing. Evidence, come on, man. Ini kemana ya? Kiri kanan nih? Kayaknya kalau nunggu dari sini deh kayaknya. Bang, kalau ada waktu nanti boleh tolong baca private chat Discord nggak? Oh iya, Meteo ya. Ntar ya. LB.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
Oke.
A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train. There
Apa
are
nih?
no tracks or footprints on the ground.
Nggak ada jejak kaki di sini ya.
Railway sleepers, nothing unusual. The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here. There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising.
Nah, menarik nih kasus ini adik-adik. Gimana ceritanya ya? Bisa ngilang gitu sesuatunya. Find more information about the Ventus train. Alright. Oke, gue jujur aja nih nggak tahu nih. Ini kita kembali ya? Oke, karena nggak ada jalan di sana. Ini ada, oh ini ada yang tadi nih, bapak-bapak tadi. Makasih Bang Kuliah Meteo. Nggak bisa ditanyain.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself.
Nama saya Sherlock Holmes dan ini temanku Watson.
This is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you.
Ya, aku ingat.
Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So,
Jadi kau adalah Mr. Holmes,
the great
detektif
detective.
yang hebat itu.
Will you be
Apakah kau akan menginvestigasi apa yang telah
I
terjadi?
shall indeed.
Ya,
It
katanya.
is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
Aneh katanya kan. Ngelihat apa sih namanya? Kereta api menghilang gitu dan orang-orang yang ada di dalamnya. Nah, sekarang kita inspeksi dulu deh nih. Oke, rambutnya abu-abu. Honorary badge. Spots on off earth. Hah. Kenapa di lengan tangannya ada bekas tanah, adik-adik? Wedding ring, udah nikah. Information about train, kita tanya dulu nih.
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it.
Nggak ada yang spesial
At least
tentang
not
kereta
that I
api
can
tuh,
recall.
katanya kan.
My memory's not what it used to be. However, if
Katanya
you
dia
need
pelupa.
it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
See you later, my good man.
Di kantor aku ada ini katanya kan, ada pokoknya berkas tentang si itulah kereta api itu katanya. Well, nggak ada apapun di sini. Office dia di mana ya? Oh, ini dia train service nih.
An old locomotive bell.
Ini peralatan-peralatan ini kan? Kereta api.
This part is probably from a locomotive.
Ya, dari lokomotif nih.
This place serves as a storage area for the station.
Ini lebih kayak gudang katanya.
This part is probably from a locomotive.
Ini kayaknya gudang-gudang spare partnya si lokomotif itu deh, kereta apinya. Warehouse soalnya. What? Wait, what? Siapa ini? Orang-orang ini. Wait, what? Kenapa terbuka ini? If Sam? Ini gue kemana ya? Kok nggak boleh sih? Apa masih ada adik-adik di sini yang bisa dieksplor? Lah, nggak bisa ke sana loh. Waiting hall. Tadi ada office-nya. Yang mana anjing office-nya yang ini ya? Oh, ini dia tiket office nih. Oke, ini udah jelas ada sesuatu nih. Oke, ini ada message to all station. Mr. Robinson is located at Bradley Station. Pesan kepada semua stasiun. Tuan Robinson sedang berada di Bridlingstone Station.
A new telegram.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson.
Siapa ini Mr. Robinson ini? Line Nottingham, London. Composition lokomotif. Coal car, first class car, postal wagon, special wagon ordered by Mr. Robinson, second class car. Oh, ini gimana nih maksudnya nih? Nomor 1 itu lokomotifnya, 2 coal, 3 first class car, 4 postal wagon, special wagon, second class car. Oke. Jadi ini yang di belakang ini ya, nomor 3 dan nomor 6 ini adalah 2 tempat orang. Lalu yang nomor 5 ini adalah special wagon, itu pesanan dari Mr. Robinson nih katanya nih.
Here is the train set.
Alright. Ada 2 nih, kita dapat clue.
A telegraph.
Just like that. Sepertinya nggak ada lagi nih info yang bisa kita korek dari sini.
The whole train just disappeared. It's unbelievable.
Tanya lagi. Special wagon?
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon.
Iya, wagon,
What does
special
that
wagon itu
entail?
apa maksudnya?
That's a highly secure car.
Oh, biasanya di situ
ordered
tempat
by a
nyimpan
private
mobil.
party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. What kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting.
Tadi ada mention juga Bridlington Station ini ada yang
You
mention
mentioned a
juga tadi
problem
nih.
at Bridlington Station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See you later, my good man.
Oke, coba kita cek dulu nih. Sekarang retrieve information about passenger that were present at the night train. Oke, kita di sini mencari informasi nama-nama penumpang yang ada di dalam itu ya. Inspect the railway train, find more information about yes. Oke. Sekarang kita ke Bridlington nih. Ya, kita coba ke Bridlington ya. Open deduction. Apa nih? The fund with people, the time funds fill up and stuff bond. Coba, ini ada hubungan nggak? Nggak ada. Dan yang ini juga nggak ada. Alright, belum terkumpul nih untuk kita membuat deduksi ya, belum cukup ya. Sekarang kita udah sampai di stasiun yang Bridlington. Kemana kita pergi nih?
Railway post bags.
Waiting hall. Jadi ada penumpang marah, Cok. Ah, Mr. Robinson. Ini dia Mr. Robinson.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
Nah, siapa
My
ngomong
name
nih?
is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please
Anjing.
excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
Ngomong kali Mr. Robinson ini. Tadi kita deteksi dulu dia nih orangnya gimana nih. Australian hate. Topi dari topi Australia terus. Gak ada noda. Expensive clothes. Baju mahal ya. Yang ini mau dibunyi. Ini apanya lagi nih? Heavy gold ring. Mahal ya. Anjing sepatu Hotman Paris cok.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
Gimana bisa anjing hilang gitu ya kereta ya?
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Kau kan yang letak
Yes.
special wagon itu?
It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention, but I was very optimistic about the directors board who were travelling on the train last night.
Oke, yang mana dia ditanya dari company direction, the prototype value, where do you on train? Jadi katanya itu yang dia simpan itu di special wagon itu adalah suatu alat ya yang punya value-nya tinggi lah, nilainya tinggi lah gitu. Bisa memproduksi listrik. Yang mana dari company direction, the prototype value, where do you train? Tanya aja company direction ya.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazes Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazes company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
The prototype value apa nih? Seberapa
This
besar nilainya
revolutionary
nih?
machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in.
Tuh, itu bisa ngerubah dunia
Selling for
juga.
almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damn train.
Di mana kamu di saat
Mr.
kereta itu
Robinson,
nggak ada?
could you please clarify? Were you traveling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me.
Yardan.
Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
Goodbye, sir.
Ngomong kali nih. Train was delayed. The if station master received a message informing the train's delay due to some issues with passenger at Bridlington Station. Oke, ini masih belum ada ketemu sama sekali. Coba kita tanya angry passenger dulu.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Gak ada respect anjing ke customer-nya. Kelihatannya orang tua buta tapi masih ini ya, buta. Nggak bisa jalan anjing dia. Oke, ini ada tiket apa nih? Cheap tiket, beli tiket murah dia. Merit. Rose skin. Apa yang terjadi?
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Apa masalahnya?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Passenger of the Ventus train. Banyak
Were
yang
you
nyebut.
aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared, but I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Intinya ada beberapa orang ya, penjaga tiketnya bilang kalau tiket si orang ini nggak valid gitu. Jadi diminta untuk keluar semuanya, kecuali beberapa orang yang ya orang kaya lah katanya.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners.
Orang Spanyol gitu.
Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Goodbye, sir. The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Kasus Chilean company.
Udah jelas nih. Barkazas, the director of the Kasus company remained on the train after building on station while all the passengers were removed. Jadi kepala ketuanya dari ini ya, perusahaan Barkazas ini masih ada di apa sih namanya, di kereta api itu. Apa ini, ada deduksi lagi kah? No trace of train. Children stand on the train. Ini coba. Oke, masuk. Accident. Oke, ini ada dua kemungkinan adik-adik. Yang pertama, accident, kecelakaan. The children stay on the train was just a coincidence. The train conductor overlooked them. Children were left. The director of the Children Barkazas company were intentionally left on the train. The controller removed all passengers from the train except for the children. Anjing, gue masih tipis clue sih. Gimana adik-adik? Apakah kejadian yang ada di kereta menghilang ini adalah kecelakaan? Orang-orang Chili yang ada di dalam di sana itu, orang-orang Chili yang ada di dalam kereta api itu, mereka itu cuma di sana cuma karena ini anjing kebetulan. Atau the director of the challenge Barkaza company were intentionally left on the train. The control remove all passengers from the train except for the Chileans. Kepala dari ini ya, perusahaan Chilean Barkazas itu sengaja tinggal meninggalkan kereta. The control remove all passengers from the train except for the Chileans. Yang mana adik-adik? Dua dong, dua ya. Kayak dua nih. Oke.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Ini dimarahin tadi ya.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions.
Ya, kita punya beberapa pertanyaan. Masalah dengan
Station
passenger.
Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night. but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
Yo, kita cek dulu nih orangnya. Young age, masih muda. Ini kenapa kayak gini anjing gamenya? Ini masih muda. Clean clothes, baju yang bersih. Buku panduan. What? Ada tinta.
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I have worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
What? Apa nih kita tanya adik-adik? Master report on confidential train was delayed. Rocket station master train composition Robinson Stephen off. Yang mana adik-adik? Kenapa game ya? Yang mana adik-adik? Master report are confidential. Yang mana nih? Rookie station master.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and
Berdasarkan
your lack of
umurmu.
confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
That is... Well, I'll tell you everything. First of
takut
all,
langsung dia.
I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
Train message.
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
Nah, kita intinya disuruh pergi lain ke stasiun yang lain ya. Ngecek nih apakah ada kereta lewat di sana atau enggak nih. Telegram from Chesterfield. Train composition. Passing to our station. Mr. Robinson is located at Berlin Station. Mr. Robinson is located at Berlin Station. Wait. Oke. Jadi gini dulu nih. Pertama kita mendapatkan telegram ini nih. Pesannya adalah pesan kepada semua stasiun. Tuan Robinson berada di Bridlington Station. Kenapa telegramnya seperti ini? Seakan-akan dia tuh lagi dicari. Telegram for Chesterfield ST. Oke. Oke, kita langsung aja ke Chesterfield. Oke, sekarang kita udah sampai di Chesterfield. Kok jalan masuk ya?
This bin is full of empty bottles.
A telegraph.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
Ini penjaga
How
stasiun
can
ini.
you fall asleep at work like this?
Kayak mana pula dia bisa
Seriously,
tidur
sir?
lagi kerja kayak gini nih?
Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half
Anjing
of the
mulutnya
stew.
bawa jigong bangsat.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please, sir.
What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
Oke, sekarang kita tanya dulu
Were
pada
there any
passenger.
passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No. Nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave
Pusing
my
juga anjing nih
office,
kasus
so-
yang ini nih.
No doubt
Belum dapat
you
clue
were
nih gue nih.
very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
Lagi mabuk ya. Mata red nose. Ya hidung merah ya. Red nose. Alkohol flask. Married, menikah. Ada bekas alkohol yang jelas di sini adik-adik. Udah jelas lah dia peminum ya. Mana satu lagi? Finishing line. Oh, ada ini tali pancing ini anjing. Untuk mancing. Mana yang belum aku pelajari? Oh, ini. Clean clothes, bajunya bersih juga ya.
The station master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
Apa yang kita tanyakan adik? I clearly remember that train. Katanya dia ingat tuh kereta apinya. Yang mana adik-adik? Being a drinking, train was delayed, train composition, relevant map, Robinson step off. Yang mana adik-adik? Robinson dia nggak tahu ya. Menurut gua antara 2 dengan 3 nih. Train was delayed, train is composition. Yang mana adik-adik? Tadi dia pernah mention nih kalau misalnya jantung dia tuh masih ini. Train was... Bentar. Train was delayed, train was... Wait. Train was delayed, train composition. It was late and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty. 2 kah? Dia lagi mabuk adik-adik. Yang 2. Ah! Siapa yang bilang 2 nih?
The station master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night.
Jepon sesat
It
anjing.
concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
Railway map. Siapa lagi bilang 1 nih deh?
The station master Bertram from
Stephen.
Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp.
Stephen bocil
I remember
sesat,
everything
cok.
quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
Ini ya, being a drinking ya. Tuh.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
Ya, kok bisa-bisa dipecat nih ya?
So I was drunk.
Ya aku mabuk
I don't
katanya.
remember
Ya
all
aku
the
nggak
things
ingat
that
semalam.
were truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
Ya perkataan dia nggak bisa ini kan ya, dipercaya. Pemabuk anjing. No trace of train. Chesterfield Telegram. Ini. Mana ini ya? Past Chesterfield. The train passed through Chesterfield Station. Despite or being unsure if the station master send the report. Miss Chesterfield. Oke, jadi pertanyaannya apakah kereta tadi itu melewati stasiun Chesterfield ini atau justru nggak lewat Chesterfield? The train, kalau kereta itu nggak pernah datang ke melewati stasiun Chesterfield ini ya. The station master was drunk, lagi mabuk ya, dan sumber dia tuh nggak bisa, dari dia tuh nggak bisa dipercaya, dikerik. He could have sent the report without witnessing the train. Jadi dia bisa aja ngirim reportnya itu tanpa ngelihat kenyataan yang ada gitu. Dia sembarangan aja. Pass atau miss adik-adik? Miss? Gua entah kenapa lebih ngarah ke miss ya adik-adik ya. Karena dia mabuk nih, si masternya ini ya. Jadi dia bisa aja ngasih report yang gak jelas gitu. Jangan dulu, kenapa jangan? Apakah karena belum jelas kah? Oke, kalau gitu kita cek dulu sekitar ya. Oh ini udah tadi.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but
Ini udah tadi. Opera Robinson udah dicek belum? Survei lokasi siapa tahu bagus ada buat tanam-tanam ubi. Goblok. Alright, let's go. What the fuck? Gak bisa adik-adik. Ya Rico. Thank you Aoi. Gak bisa adik-adik. Gak bisa, gak ada. Berarti udah jelas ya kalau nggak ada jejak dari ini, kalau nggak ada jejak dari kereta api ya berarti ini sebenarnya yang belum lewat kan? Huh?
A handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere. Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Maka kau percaya
of course not, Holmes.
sihir, magic?
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights.
Apakah kau yakin kemarin kita ngelihat
But
kereta
that
datang?
is it. We didn't see the train.
Tapi itu dia, kita nggak ngelihat keretanya itu sendiri.
Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
Resa komplit, oke. Gimana menurut kalian adik-adik deduksinya adik-adik? Yang ini. Yang ini adik-adik deduksi ya. Apakah dia melewati atau justru miss? Nggak pernah lewat sini sebenarnya. Menurut gue ini ya. Bener nggak adik-adik? Jadi dia keretanya itu nggak pernah sama sekali lewat stasiun Chesterfield ini loh. Pakai kereta manual ya dia. Bisa jadi. Mangko bisa bantu, mangko nggak bisa sampai sini. Iya nggak apa-apa. Pas keretanya melewati Chesterfield Station, walaupun nggak yakin itu si apa yang namanya masternya ini kasih report aja nih. Should be missed. The train never passed through Chesterfield Station. The master was drunk and still available. Bisa jadi juga keretanya pas si stationnya masternya tidur. Masalahnya itu di rel kereta apinya tuh nggak ada bekas jejak dilewati kereta api loh. Tuh. Coba miss dulu deh. Oke. Gua lebih kuat di itu ya, di miss ya. Jadi dia tuh nggak pernah lewat loh keretanya ini. Tapi ini ada lagi nih kereta ini nih. Ini apa sih namanya? Hard car wheelbase. Oke, tas kita ngapain lagi? Oke, coba kita lagi periksa semuanya. Coba kita periksa dulu deh kaki lagi nih. Gak bisa adik-adik. Kayak ditipu pakai kereta manual. Iya, gue juga mikirnya kayak gitu sih. Kayak keretanya tuh nggak pernah lewat, jadi digantikan dengan kereta itu adik-adik. Kereta yang dari kayu tadi. Apakah saatnya kita OTW lagi adik-adik? Kemana nih? Sebelumnya kalau nggak ada bekas, jadi memang nggak ada tandanya. Ya tadi ada. Coba. Spare part of handcar. Spare part of handcar dismantle handcar with spare part. Oh anjing, bisa loh masuk loh. Apa nih? Task fake trade experiment. The dismantled handcar seems directly connected by our study. Reconstruct the handcar to see if it... Yang mana anjing handcar ya? Nah ini dia. Wooden base. Oke.
I should use the appropriate object here. I should use the appropriate object here. I should use the appropriate object.
Jangan-jangan kereta ini adik-adik. Ambil roda. Oh ini.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Oh kita rakit ini ya.
I should use the
Apalagi adik-adik? Setirnya nih. Ini di mana ya? Oke. Apalagi ya?
I should use the appropriate object here.
Tuas. Tuas kemana ya? Brakes. Oh, ini remnya, ada remnya. Oke. Mana lagi nih?
I should use.
Udah. Aduh, nggak bisa nih. Kapan? Gak ada yang hidup lagi loh. Dari kayu. Oh, ini.
So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson. I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle.
Ini dia. Tuh.
We need to attach a headlight.
Pojok kiri bawah. Apanya anjing? Cari lampu mabel.
There is no sense in asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
What? Apa ini anjing gue tekan? Aduh, ini gimana adik-adik? Pusing gua. Putar sampai garisnya nyambung. Wah, anjing ini toh. Sorry adik-adik, efek udah lumayan ngantuk ya.
Railway post bags.
RB. Floor. Ini dia adik-adik. Berarti ada jejak. Ada jejak alat tadi dikeluarkan.
Were recently dragged here.
Jack.
French wine, a remarkable vintage. These bottles are too expensive for a station master's wage. They were likely taken from the parcels.
Shameful.
These tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them.
Tuh, ada cangkul yang masih ada pasirnya adik-adik. Keluarkah kita adik-adik?
We need to
Station Master tahu bang keretanya pas terus diambil Winer maka dia mabuk. Itu namanya spoiler adik-adik. Ini ada fire extinguish. The dismantled handcart seems directly connect to our mystery. Let's reconstruct the handcart to see if we can imitate the funny strain. Ini apa lagi yang kita cari adik-adik? Ini tag tadi. Ini kayak mana ya? Kayak mana adik-adik? Place long pole, connect headlight, install steam whistle. Ini yang mana adik-adik? Place long pole, connect headlight, install steam whistle. Apa semuanya?
The long pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight. The headlight is attached. The steam whistle is now connected.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here.
Oke, kita coba dulu.
Is ready to be used.
Oh, gini ceritanya. Jadi di jalan ya kan?
Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So, such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin
Ya, jadi yang ini jelas ya, keretanya itu
You half suspect.
tidak hilang adik-adik.
At
Tapi
any
kita
rate,
ditipu
we
ya.
now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
Fake train, special wagon. Jadi my car was parked, it was found at Chesterfield. Wah, anjing nyambung. The train never reached Eversham. It's disappeared earlier and it was packed by somebody using a handcar and spare for just. Jadi kereta ini juga nggak datang ke Evesham. Itu tiba-tiba menghilang, tapi sebenarnya ada ini ya, di prank orang nih kita nih. Ini kita kemana adik-adik? Find out what special logo was carrying. Kemana kita nih adik-adik? Ya, free ID. Berarti dia nggak pernah ke Ifsam nih, ke tempat kereta yang kita lihat tadi itu sebenarnya bukan kereta asli ya. Coba kita ke Ifsam lagi adik-adik. Yang mana adik-adik? Ngecek rel bisa, relnya nggak ada apa-apa. Mau dicek. Relnya nggak ada apa-apa. Kayaknya kita ke Baker Street dulu deh, nggak bisa ya? Ifsam dulu, Ifsam. Kayaknya ini nggak bakal sampai habis deh adik-adik. Soalnya udah jam setengah 12 ya. Kayaknya nggak bakal sampai habis deh kayaknya. Oke. Jadi di Ifsam ini dia nggak pernah lewat ya.
The entire train has disappeared. It's a disaster.
Cek habisnya apa bang atau udahan? Dota adik-adik, Dota ya. Coba. Ini ada jejak kaki adik-adik kayaknya. Enggak ya? Dota adik-adik. Tapi gua istirahat bentar ya.
Railway sleepers, nothing unusual.
Jadi di sini nggak ada apa-apa adik-adik. Lumayan pusing juga nih kasus yang ini nih. Mana yang kita nih adik-adik? Asli gue bingung nih. Tidak semudah kemarin nih kawan. Iya. Pusing nih gue nih. Anjing. Cek isi keretanya bang. Apakah kita ke Bridlington lagi nih? Gue juga udah mulai ngantuk nih.
I will not move from here.
Halo? Udah kita examine. Nyangkut, cok. Kemana nih? Benerin map udah bang, benerin map yang gimana? Kita ngomong lagi nih. Dirty instrument.
You have quite a number of dirty tools lying around here.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although, might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some
Untuk apa
workers
semua
came
kau?
here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations on the line, so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
Workers,
Who
pekerja.
were these workers?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink. And whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
Nggak jelas nih.
Ah, will I ever get any peace?
Gila deh adik-adik.
A fishing advertisement.
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
Aduh, nggak ada informasi apa-apa lagi nih. Thank you Wiraka Febrianto. Semasa sengaja dibuat mabuk itu. Duh, Topik, kamu spoiler ya Topik ya. Deduksi lagi. Special wagon sama apa anjing? Udah habis. Jadi masternya nggak sadar apakah keretanya lewat atau enggak, cuman dia bikin aja lewat.
Ah, will I ever get any peace?
Anjing, nggak nyaman dia. Keluar aja kita dulu. Dia mau baca buku. Mabuk anjing, baca buku. Aduh, gue pusing anjing, ini kemana sih? Telegram udah dapat bang, kan udah tadi 2. Anjing, gue juga pusing cok. Inspect the rail, okay. Find more information, okay. The dismantled handcar seems directly connected to our mystery. Let's reconstruct the handcar to see bla 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 bla. Ini kan anjing kan handcarnya. Udah hidup. Oh, coba ke Ifsham lagi adik-adik. Coba kita ke Ifsham lagi coba.
railway sleepers. Nothing unusual. A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train.
Nggak ada tanda-tanda lagi anjing. Maka nanya lagi sama kakek-kakek ini. Kayak beri aku petunjuk, kakek.
The entire train has disappeared. It's a disaster.
Buka koper udah bang, belum kayaknya. Koper yang di mana adik-adik? Koper yang di mana maksudnya nih? Itu ada di rel mata elang yang belum ke inspek, yang mana tuh? Ijo. Udah hijau semua anjing.
A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train.
Wah, pusing nih gua nih. Asli. Habis ini jadi dotak abang, jadi. Jam 12 lah ya. Pusing adik-adik asli. Kemana nih? Gue nggak tahu nih. Ke Bridlington lagi kah? Ini lagi. Buka koper. Koper yang mana sih? Ini ya? Nggak bisa dibuka anjing kopernya. Siapa bapak ini? Wait, what?
Don't touch anything, please.
Ah, I see. What is this? What the fuck?
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
Insurance organized by Thomas L. Robinson for his prototype called the autonomous electricity generator. This policy cover up to loss prototype up to 50% of its value. Maximum cover amount 15,000 pounds. Insurance duration 1 year. Oke, jadi di sini ada asuransi ya, yang dibikin oleh Thomas Robinson untuk barang ya, yang disebut autonomous electricity generator. Ketentuannya ini mengcover kehilangan si prototipe itu sampai 50% dari harga prototipenya adik-adik. Maximum cover amount 15,000 pounds. Insurance duration 1 year renewable. Oke. Nah, kita tanya dulu nih asuransinya dia.
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from doing.
I apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
Oh, nggak tahu siapa aku gitu ya. Important grip sack.
I see that you kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here.
Kesal kali dia kayak
doing
sama
nothing
anak
to
nih.
Oh, but
Well, that won't do at all. Station Master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to
Bukankah ada peraturannya? Kalau
I'll do
koper
it
itu
right
letak
away,
di
sir.
tempat koper.
sorry, sir.
This
Kasihan juga nih.
Robinson is quite a character. We should learn more about him.
Keras anjing nih orangnya. Jadi sama nih. Find out more about Robinson. Thomas Robinson, Robinson wealthy man who hold a high Mana lagi nih adik-adik?
Don't touch anything, please.
Holmes, how is it even...
Inspect Robinson or the copper.
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
Tadi 2 orang lagi. Gue ngerasa muter-muter di sini anjing dari tadi. Anjing. Dulu juga nih, udah 1,5 jam lari-lari doang nih. Apakah kalau gua restart, gua matiin sekarang, bakal ke save nih adik-adik? Anjing nih, pusing nih, cok. Nyerah gua adik-adik, sampai sini dulu aja ya. Karena jam 12 kita bakal Dota adik-adik, nyerah gua. Kayaknya otak gua belum nyampe nih untuk hari ini nih. Anjing, terlalu pusing nih, cok, ini kasus nih. Cari kopernya Robinson. Iya, kopernya itu nggak tahu di mana. Auto save ya. Cari koper tuh, yang mana nih kopernya? Udahlah, gue nyerah dulu adik-adik. Kita lanjut besok aja. Ini udah jam 1 menurut tempatku. Iya, ini udah hampir 1,5 jam nih. Udah 1,5 jam. Gini-gini doang kita masih mencari adik-adik. Ini kasusnya masih panjang ya. So, kita sampaikan sampai di sini aja dulu adik-adik. Kita lanjut lagi di next stream aja, di next stream ya. Malam pastinya, oke? Nyerah gue yang ini nih. Agak sulit nih sedikit nih. Harus fokus nih. Gue juga, mata gue dari tadi udah mulai agak susah baca nih karena ngantuk nih, oke? Jadi kita langsung aja live Dota jam 12 adik-adik, oke? See you next time adik-adik. Bye.